And could you share with us one hard-earning lesson from your global brand work that still impacts you today in some way?
There are lots of different learnings I've had. I mean, you listed most of the companies that I've worked for. I've worked across 5 different industries, and in the U.S., Japan, Germany, France. So I've learned from so many different companies and leaders. I think that each culture I learn something from, and I borrow from those cultures. So it's hard to say that the single most important thing I have learned is, from a business perspective, I think, is to stay open-minded and realize that we have lots of preconceived expectations and notions, and that unless you're marketing to a consumer who is exactly like you, chances are that consumer has very different needs, expectations, desires, and we need to really hold back our own judgment and really work doubly hard to listen. One of the things that I love is this notion that we have two eyes and one mouth, or 2 ears and one mouth. And I say eyes because I often say, listen with your eyes if you don't speak a language. Because in many cultures, people communicate with nonverbal forms of communication. English is, an American English in particular, is one of the most transactional. People are constantly referring to what is or is not in a contract. But most other cultures, there's so much more communication and relationship building that goes on all around them. And I think it's really important to be able to read it and see it and understand it.